Hello and welcome to the show. I'm your host, and today we are tackling a giant topic, perhaps the giant topic in global finance. We are talking about the Federal Reserve, the Fed, and its massive, almost total influence on the US dollar.
It's great to be here, and you're right, giant is the perfect word for it.
I think for most people, myself included, the Fed is this distant, academic sounding institution. But then you watch the news and the Fed chair makes a single speech, and suddenly the global markets just go completely haywire. The dollar surges, stocks fall. Why does this one institution have so much power?
That's the central question, isn't it? The first thing to understand is that the dollar, which is the currency that basically dominates all international trade, doesn't just move randomly. And behind almost every major move is the Federal Reserve.
The document you shared calls the Fed the orchestrator of the American economy.
That's a perfect metaphor. And because the US economy is so large and the dollar is the world's reserve currency, the Fed is, by extension, orchestrating a huge part of the global financial system, too.
So, what the Fed does doesn't just stay in Washington.
Not at all. The Fed's decisions on interest rates and inflation have direct, tangible effects on your wallet, even if you live thousands of miles from the United States. The cost of your car loan, the price of gasoline, the value of your savings, all of it can shift in days because of a decision they make. It's like a massive domino effect.
Okay, so today, let's trace that effect. I want to know what the Fed actually is, what tools it uses, and how those decisions ripple out to affect all of us. What is the Fed? Let's start with the absolute basics. For anyone who's nodded along but never really knew, what is the Federal Reserve?
It's simple. The Fed is the central bank of the United States. It was created back in 1913. But unlike your local commercial bank, the Fed doesn't serve you or me. You can't open a savings account there.
So what does it do?
Its role is strategic. It has a dual mandate. Its entire mission is to do two things at once: promote maximum employment and maintain price stability, which really just means keeping inflation in check. It's a very difficult balancing act.
The article we're drawing from had a great analogy for this. It's said to imagine the U.S. economy is a race car.